Well, hello, we are halfway through May here in Northeast Ohio real estate. My name is Jacqui Bowman, Realtor and Jacqui Bowman Coach. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the temperature of our real estate market. Whether you're in the Cleveland, Akron area, or you're a buyer or seller, or you're a coaching client and a real estate agent across the country, I think that this conversation will definitely bring some awareness to what's going on in the market. So what's going on in the market is that currently we have a lot of buyers who are motivated to buy. However, there's a lot of hesitancy in the market, and there's hesitancy for a few reasons. Number one, inventory is still super low. And so when there is a house that is priced fairly, there is typically a multiple offer situation. So, having you and your real estate agent put together a plan and a strategy to go ahead and use your buying power when in a multiple offer situation, and having a strategy on how to win those offers is super important. But secondly, once those things are in contract, I'm speaking to sellers first. Sellers, I want you to hear me in this. And then, of course, if you're a listing agent, also preparing your sellers for the fact that with the uncertainty, buyers today are confident one day, and then when they get in contract, they kind of fall out of confidence, like, ooh, did I overpay for the home? Number one. Number two, ooh, with this interest rate today, this is my payment. And three, when they actually do their home inspection, that's when they're like, oh, and now I have all of this. And what's happening is deals are falling out. Okay, so as a seller, making sure that we're prepared, even in a multiple offer situation, to the fact that we may need to be doing some concessions to keep deals together. All right. And then if you're on the buy side, same thing, just realizing that, let's talk to your lender and make sure that you're super comfortable with the payment, and realize that, yes, interest rates might be a little higher than you're used to, but over the past 50 years, the average interest rate's been about 7.5%. So really, you're in an average interest rate market. It just seems super high because we had a completely irrational low interest rate over the past 5 years. Okay. So there's that. And I will say that, home inspection is for major defects, right? It's not something to come back and do a renegotiation to the seller after you've quote unquote won the offer, right? So it's really preparing yourself for these things, but also knowing like, hey, maybe you're thinking as a buyer, you should wait. Maybe you should wait till interest rates come down, right? Well, what's going to happen is there's a lot of other buyers right now that are also waiting. Okay. Maybe they're not currently as motivated as you are, and maybe they're waiting for interest rates to come down. Well, here's the thing. That $250,000 house, when interest rates do come down, if they do come down, you will now have even more competition in the market. So instead of you being in a multiple offer with 3 or 4 people, you may be in a multiple offer again with 24 people, and people that are paying cash, people that are paying appraisal gaps and paying, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over list price. So right now, as a buyer, you have an advantage of purchasing in this market with less buyer competition. Okay. And on the sell side, on the list side, I can tell you this, you are still at an advantage because there is still low inventory. So I understand it's like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth right now. The fact of the matter is the reason I'm doing this video is a lot of people are getting super excited and they're getting in contract. And right now on a national scale, we are seeing anywhere from 25 to 35% in many cases. So 1 out of every 4 deals that go under contract right now are falling out of contract and quote unquote going back on the market. A lot of what I'm hearing is home inspection issues, but another one I'm hearing is this sale is contingent upon the sale of this home, and this home fell through. So now it's a domino effect. So just realize that we are in a little bit more of a challenging market, and more than ever, real estate agents, it's time to brush up on your skill sets and make sure that we are servicing our clients at the highest level. And if you are a buyer or seller in this market, make sure that you're meeting with your real estate agent often and using strategies as a listing agent and as a buyer's agent to not only keep things in contract, but making sure that we're negotiating at a high level to make sure that it's a win-win for all parties. Because at the end of the day, there are buyers that need to buy right now, and there are sellers that want to sell and move. So how can we as professionals and how can we as real estate clients make sure that these deals stay together? So if you need any help with anything, or if you're feeling this in your market, comment below. Let me know what you all are thinking and feeling. I would love to open this up for discussion. And again, there's a lot of sellers right now that need to do some price reductions as well. The market is shifting. Doesn't mean we have a lot more inventory. It just means that it's a different market. And I think us all being aware of what's actually going on is super important. So make sure that not only are you talking about this with your colleagues, if you're a real estate agent, but if you are a client or you're thinking of getting into the real estate market, it is not too early to talk to your realtor and contact your real estate professional to make sure that you have a strategy in line so that you can hit all of your goals. Thanks everyone. And I hope the first half of 2025 wraps up beautifully. And this real estate market's a wild one. Hope you're in the market, and talk to you soon.